Fuck. I'm an idiot. I posted this video not that long ago. The one that you just fucking watched, probably. And Divas goes, well, did the band suck? And then that's when I just realized I just did a whole video and didn't say shit about the fucking band. Alright, look. They're not the worst. They're not the worst. Did you hear that? That was my 2 cents pulling out of my fucking head. Boo! Fucking stupid asshole. And it's 5 cents. Not 2. Because I have a lot to say. Okay. Well, the band is alright. Right? There was a night in the song Big Bad Hole. I think it's towards the end where she's working herself up through the verse and she lets out this fucking scream, dude. The build up to that shit was pretty strong, and I'm upset that I can't show it to you. But you can go watch it. You can watch it. You pull together my thoughts rather quickly. Just see what I'm talking about. There's a guy that looks like Dust Zero in there from, Off-Brand Combat. He's in the video. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. What is he all about? The other song, Whore. There's something wrong with me. I don't like things, dude. I think I have a fucking mental more than the mental disorders that I'm aware of. There's a scene where she licks the fabric that this guy is wearing. Just thinking about it, dude, it makes me want to jump out of my fucking skin. I don't know why it bothers me so badly, dude, but it fucking does. It fucking does. It's gross. It's gross. It really is. It's disgusting. You know what I'm almost tempted to do? I'm almost tempted to I'll play the video in the background, but I won't share the video. And I want to see if I just play the audio, if I would be able to get the fucking video to post. Why? Why make more work for yourself? Because now I just want to find a back door just to fuck them up their goddamn asses. Or, fist them, whatever. But the song, Whore, both songs are not bad. Let me critique them for a little bit. They do a thing that everybody does. Women do it. Men do it. You can see it. There are similarities between In the Moment and Ginger. There just are. Because I don't know if it's vocal coaches. I don't know what it is. But there's a bit of a vocal fry touch on both of them a little bit. Where they do this shit with their voice where it's all whiny and ooh, I hate that. Stupid. They don't sound like that. I can't make the noise. Make the noise. I live for the noise. I can't do it. But they do that shit and it's fucking annoying. I had to stop fucking listening to Ginger for a while, dude, because I couldn't handle it. After a while, it doesn't matter who it is. Ginger, In the Moment, Frank Sinatra, whoever you can think of. All singers do this. Where if you listen to them long enough, you start to, if you're anything like me, I start to pick apart things in the song that I don't really like, or I pick up on a habit that the singer has. Maybe it's saying certain words a certain way, or they do this thing with their voice where they're trying to emphasize every other thing, and once I hear it, once that switch clicks into my head, I can't unhear it, and then every song feels like I'm listening to the same thing over and over again. That's not to say they're not talented. Fuck you. Be mad. Be mad. I hope I made you fucking mad. I hope I wrecked your fucking day, dude. I'm not tiptoeing around the point. I'm not doing it. We don't have to like the same shit, fuckface, and you don't have to like that I said that. You don't. Don't care. Fuck you. It's not bad. Like I said in the video, I would not go out of my way to listen to it. I'm not gonna load up the video on my own time and listen to the songs. But if it were to come on the radio in a certain set of situations, I would go, I know that song, and I'll listen to it for the novelty of it, or whatever the proper word would be. But that's it. I'm not going to go out searching for it. You know, that's pretty much the whole thing. So they're not terrible, but it's definitely not something that I'm going to listen to. It's not marketed for me, I don't think. A lot of things are not marketed for me. Things that are marketed for me are not marketed for me. I pick apart shit way too much. But that's what you do. That's what you do when you're like me. I overthink everything. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday when she came over here. And she was like, yo, we were talking about making plans to hang out at a later date. Whenever, and she was like, you know, you could text me. And I'm like, yeah, no, I really can't though. And she's like, what? I just said that you could. I'm like, yeah, but your boyfriend is gonna be like, why is this fucking dude, if I try to, not even talking sexually, I'm not talking sexually, if I'm just having a conversation with this broad, right? Her boyfriend's eventually gonna be like, yo, why is that kid always texting you? Something is not, I don't like that. So I'm already, in my head, I'm already in that argument over there in her house. I don't even know this fucking guy yet. But I already put that there. She was blown away. Because she was like, dude, why would you go there? Of all the places to go, why would you go there? I go, because it's a fucking step. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. I think it would be common for any relationship if communication picks up with a particular person way more than normal. That's gonna raise a red flag. So what I'm trying to say is I overthink a lot of shit. I weirded her out, I think, by saying that. But you know what? I don't care. Look, dude, this is how my brain works. Accept it or keep on moving. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna pretend to be another person that I'm not. Like, I bite my tongue. I bite my tongue a lot, dude. A lot. Recently, though, because I haven't been feeling good, I've been just letting shit fly all over the place, which can tend to be a hazard to your health depending on who you're talking to. But I don't know, man. Like, what's the point? Why lie? Life is too goddamn short, bro. It's too fucking short. So that's the takeaway from this. The band is not bad. There you have it. There it is. Listen to it. I encourage you to go listen to both those songs. And what I'll say about both of the videos, starting with Horror because that's where I started, the video was well done in the sense that they have a Brandon Schaub Haven sci-fi show. Go look up the show Haven. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel. The dude with the mustache. There's the blonde girl in the middle, the one guy on the right side, the dude on the left side with the mustache looks like the guy in the fucking video. No shit. The guy in the video doesn't have a mustache. That's the only difference. When the video opens, you think that that's the guy. That's gonna be the dude in the band, but it's not. They trick you into, they pull over to the side over here, and behind the curtain there's 3 women, blonde in the middle and 2 other ones behind her. And ironically, now that I think about it, the 2 women are sitting like this and she's in the middle, so it's kind of, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but it almost looks like legs are open and then she's in the middle of open pair of legs. I don't know if that was done intentionally, but and then she starts singing, she's going about her business, and she's doing this shit. She's doing this shit with her mouth where she's sticking her fingers all in her fucking mouth and shit. I don't like that, dude. That bothers me. I don't know why. This is why I'm saying I think I got some shit wrong with me. I don't know why I don't like it, but it bothers me, dude. So, there's that. The wolf video, I mean, both of them are fairly simple. The wolf one is a little bit more simple than the other one. Like, she got a wolf mask on. Obviously. She's, crawling around on the floor. They look like they're in a fucking... You know where they probably are? They're probably in the same room that they shot that Rihanna video for S&M. Because I think she was in a tiny little room with newspapers and shit all over the walls. It's a little tiny room, dude. It looks like it could be like a fucking dungeon. A little dungeon room where you throw somebody away and you forget about them in there, like in medieval times or whatever. It looks like that. But they got dust all over the floor, particles flying all over the place, and it's just the band in there going fucking crazy. They got camera tricks happening, the strobe lights. The strobe light didn't bother me as much as I thought it was going to, but I think it's because there was a person that was like right here to the camera, and the strobe light was behind them, so I was focused in only on the person. Like, this is right here, like, oh, wrong hand, there we go. Oh, no, other way, idiot. We can do it. There we go, right like that. That's where my fucking eyes were going. You could have just went like this. That would have been much easier. I don't know why you did it the hard way. I don't know, man. There it is. I got nothing else to add because I can't bring up the video and reference certain things. I can't do it. Because if I try to, then this is going to get blocked, and I'm just going to say, fuck it. I'm not even doing it. But my fault. I cannot believe I just did. Well, I can believe it. I tend to go off on fucking... I take a point, and I throw a fucking bag over its head. We toss it in the back of a van, and we drive off somewhere. Before I... realize that I've completely gone off topic. We already are burying the point in the fucking woods someplace, and there I go off in a completely different conversation than what we were having in the first place. That's what it is, dude. But it's a good, if you like Ginger, there's a chance that you might like this. Now, the guy, Dope House, the guy that suggested these guys, said that they were like Ginger but better, and that they were more hardcore. I gotta argue against that. In the 2 songs that I heard, I would not say that they're harder than Ginger is. I say they're both about the same. The only difference between the 2 is that in the moment is focusing on that small niche commercial market in the horror video. Whereas in the Bad Wolf video, she's trying to go a little bit more metal, it kind of feels like. Where versus Ginger, like if you go Bad Water, she's taking the same route there, but it seems like their main deal is to start metal, go commercial with the hook, go back into metal so she can show off her vocal ability. Both of these women do that. Guys do it too. I mentioned in the video that you're never going to see because fuck YouTube. The guy from Breaking Benjamin does shit like that all the time. Where, with this singing shit, where he gets all a little. I caught. Did you see that? Be proud of me. I just caught myself. I wasn't going to say the word that you think I was going to say. I was going to say the other one. That's not the bad word, but still could be used. Is a derogatory term, and it's also something that you eat. There it is. If you didn't know how to put it together. Look, dude, it shouldn't even be offensive, man. For fuck's sake. I mean, do I really need to fucking... I could probably do a 10-minute chunk on the word, and I'm going to say it, you ready? On the words homo, faggot, and fruit. I could do a half-hour segment on that alone. Just, look, I get why it bothers... I get why it bothers people. It would be like if somebody... I'm trying to think of a word that would bother me. Like, if used, like the word retard or cripple don't bother me. But depending on how you say it, it could piss me off, right? I imagine it's like the same thing to somebody like that. Like, if I were to say some shit if you were to be talking to me, because I can't use your word, I'll have to use my word instead. Even though, apparently, you hear about this, you get in trouble for fucking... people are getting in trouble for using the word retard now, who are actually fucking mentally deficient in one way or another. And by the way, the words mentally deficient seem a lot worse than retard does. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would have lost it on you when I was small, but I've learned to accept it. And I don't know why y'all are mad at Jennifer Aniston, however long ago that happened. She said retard one time and you all made it a big fucking production piece. It's a fucking word, dude. It's a word that people use every fucking day, multiple times a day. It should not be about the word, except for the N-word. That's the only one. That's the only one where really... Like, come on, bro, you're better than that. Don't say that. Don't use it, because it doesn't matter what context you put that word in. It just doesn't feel right. It's very dirty, very disgusting. And I understand, even in the proper context, other words can feel the same way to other groups of people. But if you say retard or whatever, if it's in a certain context, like, dude, that's fucking retarded, what are you doing? I don't think that should be offensive to somebody, because you're not saying to... Dude, if I had $1, bro, for every time somebody was like, dude, knock that retarded shit off, I'm not going, oh, why are you trying to hurt my feelings? Why are you trying to hurt my feelings? There are things they could say that actually would fucking bother me. But it's all about context, man. That's what it should be about. Instead of trying to get people in trouble to use words, look at how they're fucking using them. Some people just don't give a fuck and they let it fly out. But, I mean, come on, man. Look, if you asked me, if I was using a word around you and you asked me, like, hey, let's say the word is cupcake, right? For absolutely no reason. I just picked a random one on my fucking head. Maybe I want a treat and I don't have cupcakes in the house right now, so I can't have one. And the last thing I should be eating is a cupcake because I don't feel good. That's not a good thing to do. I need vitamins. I need nutritious things. I don't need garbage. Which, ironically, I just found out today is a Scottish band, I think, that was popular in like 93. Where is it going? Cupcake. If I said to you, cupcake, right? For whatever reason, somehow I said it, and you said it. Listen, man, could you not use that word? I understand that you're not trying to, I don't want to be an asshole, but I get uncomfortable when people use that term because of the way that it's been used in the past towards me by other people. I mean, I get it. If you can, I'm not trying to hang you, dude. If you could just not, you know what I mean? That I try very hard to not use it, but I want you to know that then that word is gonna pop up 1,000 times in my head for no reason, just because I can't. I'm so focused on not saying it is all I can think about. Now, I know what year we are in, dude, but this is even more of a reason why we should be able to understand that not everybody is trying to be a fucking douchebag. Like, what? I don't know why. This is not the hill to die on, dude. Just walk back down it. Instead, I'm gonna get my fucking neck broke and I'm gonna get thrown off the other end of it because I wanna talk about some shit. Because the word's gonna fly out of my mouth sometimes. And I don't mean it to be fucking offensive. Christ, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. The only reason why I give a shit about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't care. I wish there was a different word that I could use to substitute it that could bring the same amount of relief as these words do. But I can't think of one. I had to make one up. I had to make one up and use it. Like, I'll just take a regular fucking everyday stupid word and replace it and use it until it hits with the same amount of force. It's weird, man. Check out the band. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. I don't even remember how I got here. I'm gonna watch this back. I'm already thinking like you shouldn't post this. You shouldn't post it because you're just asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. And you don't want to call attention to something. Yeah, but the way that it is now, dude, you don't even have to. I mean, I don't have tweets that you can go back years and find me saying something horrible about somebody, because I didn't use Twitter a whole lot. I only use it for the podcast now. That's the only account left, by the way. I deleted everything else other than one main one that I have to keep because God forbid people fucking actually call you like they give a shit. They just want to creep up on what you're doing and look at your fucking pictures and act like they give a shit about what's up. And instead of just, well, I'm not even saying text me every day. Once in a while, just be like, dude, how's it going, man? Everything good? Okay. Talk to you later. And then disappear for a couple months. Whatever. You just can't do it. So I know at some point, if there's ever the possibility that this becomes something even somewhat, unless they start burning people at the stake or shooting us in the face for using these kind of words, then I'll have to delete every fucking thing just to be sure. I'll be in here like Wolf of Wall Street, shredding all the papers and shit. I'll be in here with a fucking drill gun, hammering through the hard drives on the computer. I can't let him find it. That's fucked up. That's probably offensive too, isn't it? Ugh. I don't know why it bothers me so much, dude. I think it's because I don't mean to be mean about it. And I've been fucked with so much in my life that I understand the difference between when somebody's being an asshole and when somebody is just trying to have a conversation. Like, you don't need to get worked up and try to fire everybody, dude. There's no reason for all that. There's no reason for all that at all. It's fucking stupid. And it's a waste of your time. Just go live your life. Ride a bicycle. Blow a bubble. Chew some gum. Do something, man. Anything. But then to try to ruin other people's lives. I mean, fuck, dude. You're ruining people's... I ruin lives one day at a time. One video at a time. I ruin lives, dude. Because this is somebody's favorite band that you're talking about right now. And you've gone in so many different places. These videos are the catacombs of YouTube, bro. Apparently, because this is the shame area. You know, we're under the big top in this motherfucker, man. Because you know you're a disgrace to YouTube. Why? Because I speak the truth. Because I speak the truth. I speak my truth, and that's what I do. I only know how to be honest and talk about what's in my heart. I mean, I don't know how that could be wrong. And last thing, and then I'm gonna shut up and get the fuck out of here. Sorry, Debos. I know, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. And everybody else, I almost said Sarah Connor, thinking about the Terminator. I'm watching this show on Netflix. If you have Netflix, check this out. It's called The Designated Survivor. Some of it is very tropish. They do a lot of things that are like standard issue things. But they've also worked in like sports references when talking about making political trades and stuff. Well, what is the show about? You didn't even. He's a designated survivor. That's what it is. Place gets blown up. He gets picked to do the job now. So that's the ground level of what it is, right? And the reason why, like, dude, I noticed watching this show, bro. These people, if you live in a normal household, right? If you live in a normal household, you have a normal relationship, you talk to your mom once a day, maybe, you go fishing with your father, you play board games with your family or whatever the fuck it is normal people do, because I definitely wouldn't know. I had no idea. I'm not, obviously. I don't know nothing about how any of that shit works, dude. If I was normal, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now, considering there's nobody over here, dude. It's a window. It's a window. Don't. It's a window. There's no walls. My head is bald. That's it. That's all I got. I didn't think that far into it. I don't know what normal is, but these people hug a lot, dude. Like I'm gonna start counting. Why I want you to watch it, dude, is because we should keep a tally on how many times we can pick the characters, right? We can pick the characters and we can count how many times do they hug other people. Because the main dude, his wife, his kid, him and his wife hug like every 5 fucking, bro. I've seen more hugs in this television show in the last 8 episodes than I've hugged people in my entire life, dude. I don't hug people a lot, and if it is, it's a lot like poke your ass out this way because you don't wanna poke them. Oh shit, speak of the devil, there he is, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why horror would go, but Big Bad Wolf wouldn't. I don't know if one is more new than the other. Is the other one a commercial success and that one isn't? Is it the reverse? I have no fucking idea. But don't worry, Dope House. I'll put this up and you can hear the thoughts on it. Just sucks that we couldn't fucking watch it together, dude. But it's not your fault. It's alright. That's why I'm focusing strictly on the fucking podcast, dude. Because then, you know what? Fuck YouTube. I can do whatever the fuck I feel like doing until people start, getting wise to what it is that I'm up to. Then maybe not so much anymore. So I shouldn't talk about it. The last thing that I just said was, oh yeah, the fucking hug thing where you fucking, do you do that when you hug people, depending on who it is? Like, okay, if you're gonna hug a girl, if you're a dude and you're gonna hug a girl, And we'll do the reverse for women because I noticed there's something that you do too. But I know what I do is if I'm gonna hug a woman, right? I'll hug them, and then what I do is I don't make it obvious where I'm hunched over like that. I move it back a little bit so that my the top of my midsection is like close to them, but the bottom half is far enough away to be like, you're not in any imminent danger here. What women like to do is they like to do the side hug. I know where they come into you, they come in like this, and they do it also, but they go to the side so that they lean their hip into you a little bit more so that they block their pussy is facing like this way. You know what I mean? So now they're telling you like it's over this way, so you're not in any imminent danger either. That or the double tap in the friend zone, dude. That's what it is. That's a dead giveaway. Or I mean, I think a lot of girls do that though because they're uncomfortable, right? They're not really sure what to do, and they wanna hug you because they're loving and shit, and women can feel like that. But they have to give you the old double tap just to make sure you know what time it is. Like, don't get this gesture confused. I'm doing this because I'm nice, not because I'm into you. Because I guess we're such fucking rabid animals that we're looking to take any fucking signal at all. Be like, are we going? Are we going? Me? You picking me? Are we doing this now? Like, I know all of us are not like that, but I think majority of women look at dudes like that. I know there's women like that for sure. Fucking savages, bro. Just tear you the fuck apart. This is way too long and completely unrelated to what the original point was. And exactly why I'm doing a fucking podcast. And I should just get out of music. The blocking, all that bullshit, it's too much, bro. I'm not opposed to... That's the other thing, too, I want to add. And then I swear to God, I'm getting out of here. The other thing I want to add, too, is I'm not opposed to talking about music. I'm not. I love music. I enjoy conversation and having the debates back and forth about what's good and what's not good. I like all that shit. It just, we won't be able to fucking play any of it. So, I mean, I can listen to some shit off air. We can have a conversation about it. We can carve out a segment of the podcast strictly dedicated to that if you wanted to do that. I'm not opposed to music, so don't hear it wrong. It's just, YouTube is way too strict. It's not worth it, bro. It really isn't. And then, the band thinks that you're out trying to fucking rob them. Like, you're taking album sales. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm not. If anything, I'm helping your album sales, stupid. Because somebody that might not have heard of you before has heard of you now. And maybe this 20-minute rant, we'll see how close I am on that timeline. The last 2 times I came pretty close. But, it's exposure, dude. I'm not trying to rob you of album sales. I said it before. If you own a fucking album... you should be able to go, yeah, I own this. I'm going to put a thing up where I could talk about the fucking song. And they dedicate you a certain amount of seconds. And I don't mean 3 or 4 seconds and the video gets blocked, or 30 seconds. Like, if it's a 3-minute song, give you a minute of material that you can use. Beginning, middle, end. Like, you pick a section that you want where you can show a little snippet of the song and then you move on. But they're not going to do that. It's all greed. I mean, I got to get a fucking record label on this podcast. Look, let me slow down, because you're not even going to be able to get the guy from the Jerky Boys on here. You know what I should do? I'm going to just put out my immediate thoughts after I reached out to the guy's management. I made a video for it because I started feeling real shitty about it. So, look, it's like a behind the scenes thing I probably shouldn't post it, but I'm going to anyway because I want you to see. I want you to see that is. I don't even know how to explain it. Is embarrassing in a way, like the balls that I have to have, being as small as I am, to try to get somebody like that on. On the flip side, though, dude, if I had the opportunity to get, like, I don't know, anybody, let's just say a fucking presidential candidate to come on the podcast. If I could have done that, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. If I was really into one of these people, like if the Jerky Boys dude was in that situation and for some reason they decided they wanted to come on the podcast or they really enjoyed it. But this is different because I'm reaching out to them. This guy probably gets that 100 times a day. Oh, do my podcast, do my show. And, you know, it's just because they want to bump in numbers. That's the only reason why. I don't give a fuck about the numbers, but you can't say that. I don't think you can say that to management because then that defeats the whole purpose of what it is that, like, they want you to believe. They want to believe that you give a shit about the numbers because it's all a numbers game. We can revisit this too. We'll talk about it on the next podcast. It's coming Saturday. What's today? It's only Monday. I have plenty of time. We'll figure it out. In the meantime, let me end this fucking 25-minute shit show and I'll release the other 2 videos so that you can... I'll make up for the content that got blocked and I'll just give you completely separate shit and we'll kick it off that way and we'll figure out where we're gonna go from here. All new shit, brand new fucking direction, man. As long as I don't get any more sick than I am right now, I'll make content. But I'm thinking, I just took a shower before I came on here and the cough is starting to kick up, so I don't know how much more. If you don't see me through the rest of the week, it's probably because I'm getting progressively worse, but I will at least try to come on here as long as I'm not sick and fucking let you all know what's going on so we can figure it out. So if I have to, I'll try to squeeze a podcast out of my ass between today and tomorrow for the weekend, just in case I do get worse, because I don't have anything stashed away, and I should. I need to have a reserve episode on deck just in case. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. I'll pretend this ending was good. We'll just do that. Everybody just pretend with me for a moment. Alright. Great ending. What a fucking great idea that was. I'm happy I did it. Glad you all enjoyed it. Spectacular. Beautiful. Round of applause for everybody involved. I'll see you on the next video. Or whatever YouTube people are supposed to say. They all say that. Every one of them. Oh, see you next time. No, I probably won't because you're not coming back.